He's agitated. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh! It's Cherubi! Oh, it's one of my favorite underrated Pokemon of all time. I'm catching you. I'm catching you simply because I know how underrated you are, and that's kind of a crime in itself. Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Pokemon Shield. So, in the last episode, we set out on our Pokemon journey, and we finally got an endorsement from Leon, which means we can now finally go on and actually do our island challenge. Also, it says there's more to the route beyond here, but oh, never mind. Last thing before we race, Ekmars. See, I've got some great advice for you. You sometimes see Pokemon wandering around in the tall grass, yeah? If you move real slow like and crouch down, those Pokemon won't pay you any notice. But on the other hand, if you whistle at them, you'll be sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember this. You need a fail-proof trick, press the left stick. Try it out, let's see who can catch the most Pokemon, Ekmars. Alright, that seems like a bad idea. Remember Wedgehurst Station, right? When we went to pick up leave before? That'll be the goal, so see you there. Alright. Alright, that works. Alright, there's nothing beyond here, but there is a shiny. Oh, there's a repel. And that prevents any low-level Pokemon from jumping out at you for a while. Fair enough. Also, I want to show this off, because I didn't show it off last episode. So I got the event Pokemon. It turns out I was doing it wrong, but yeah, you can get Cantonian Meowth that, hold on, that can actually Gigantamax. It's in a Cherish Ball. It's got the little signifier that says it can Gigantamax, which is notified by the little X up at the top next to Meowth's name. And apparently mine is female. I don't know if that's a random chance or not, but it wound up being female. But it does have a ribbon. Yeah, the classic ribbon's a generic thing. Yeah, but you can get a Meowth. Unfortunately, Gigantamaxing is kind of banned from official competition. Probably because it would give too much of an advantage, and also it's incredibly hard to get one. So, yeah, also legendary and mythical Pokemon are banned, but that's not so much surprising. Yeah, there's this first series of stuff. What did I run into? What did I stub my toe on? Oh! I've been told you're good. I don't have any information on you. I've been told you're good, though. Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know, but I've been told you're good, so I'm gonna try and catch you. We don't want to kill it, because it's like level 4. And that came very close. Yeah, that doesn't surprise... Oh, that's right. Special attack falls. Although, Scorbunny's line is primarily a physical sweeper, so I'm not entirely worried about that. I gotta play a Pokeball, so get my ball. Yeah. Also, I may not use the Meowth that I got. What is it? Bug. I've been told you're good, though. He has a little bow tie on. I just knows that. His whiskers look like a little bow tie. I mean, I want to give everybody a nickname. Even if I don't use them, I want to give them all a nickname. I'm gonna nickname him Starlight because his names look like, his eyes look like stars and moons, stuff like that. I just hope it'll fit. Alright, well. That's right, I forgot. This is a thing. The Wycom. The Wycoms offer many ways to connect with other players. You'll be welcome to swap Pokemon, take part in Pokemon battles, and more. There's never shortage of things to do. When stamps arrive in Wycom, you're out on your adventure. It means that other trainers are around and looking for someone to connect with. Press the Y button to see who's around. Normally, you can use the Wycom to connect with people close by, but if you press the plus button and connect to the internet, you'll be able to connect with people around the world. That's going to be handy for some of my international friends, because I have a couple of them up at this point. Select the stamp that shows the silhouette of a Pokemon on it, and you'll be able to team up with your fellow trainers to battle Pokemon. Huh. I haven't made my card yet. Ah, well. Yeah, link battles, link trade, surprise trade. I mean, you can't actually see what the... Huh. Hi. I'm gonna fight you, because I'm feeling confident. That's Lauren. Alright. The modeling in this game looks so pretty, though. This is a terrible idea. I don't have a grass type to deal with you. I have an electric type, though. Fight. Nuzzle. That didn't do a whole lot of damage. Oh, but I did paralyze him. That's right. Nuzzle isn't supposed to do a whole lot of damage. It's supposed to have a higher chance of paralyzing the opponent so that they can't actually hit you. It essentially makes the game into a... It essentially makes everything into a game of random chance, and I love it. It's also why Zubat is so universally hated, because for the longest time, except for Gen 5 until post-game, it could just appear in wild caves, and it would just spawn. And would just spawn, completely take out your team by turning it into a game of random chance, and you couldn't actually fight back. But nowadays, they're cycling around the Pokemon that can be in the games, so that means that caves aren't always guaranteed to have Zubats in them. And that's the tiniest of victories for this. Tackle. I'm not entirely sure how bulky Yamper is, but he seems to be taking quite a beating. Well, also I should point out that that Yamper starts off with Ball Fetch, It's his signature. It's its signature ability. Its evolutionary line. The rest of its evolutionary line doesn't get it, even though it only evolves once. But are we cute and nothing more? It looks like our strength still has ways to go. Yay! Thank you for the money. So Yamper, hi. He wants to play. I'm not gonna do that because, yeah, I just love that. Yeah, that's a cute little thing that the. Are you a wild Yamper? Yes, you are. Okay, now we know. Yampers can just, Pokemon can just be randomly in the middle of the route, and they'll just come up to check you out. All right. All right. Now we know that. Also, Squirvet is right here. Squirvet is apparently amazing, but I'm not gonna try and catch it because I'm trying to conserve the number of Pokemon on my team. I know what I want. The question is, I don't know where anything I want is. I just stubbed my toe on a Choodle that's just randomly out here. Although there is one Pokemon I do want for my team as my grass teammate. It's probably one of my favorite Pokemon in this entire game. It's called Applin. And the reason I like it is because it's Grass Dragon. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense until you realize that its name is a reference to the fact that there's a worm and that's actually a worm in an apple. And a homophone for worm means dragon. So, therefore, it's a dragon in an apple. I love that. Alright. But anyway, we're in Wedgehurst now. We gotta go find the station and there's a shiny here. Revive! Huh. That's actually helpful. Because if I die, I don't have to go completely back to the beginning. Come on, Zack Morris, you'll never beat me a station at that pace. I took my time, thank you very much. Actually, I'm gonna go drop off my Meowth. Because I don't need him. I really don't need her in the party. At least not at the moment. Also, I want to make sure everybody's healed up, but... Alright, that's cute. This is the PC, right? There's Meowth. Move. I don't want you in my party, so go over here. I'm gonna keep Starlight in here because I've been told he's good. I like my bug Pokemon. They're effectively useless because all the So that's Zack Morris. How many did you catch? I got a really special one, and you got yourself. Oh, just one. Looks like we're a draw. Though we are rivals, and also that's fair. Star-shaped Racer shot the opposing Pokemon. This attack never misses. Yeah, it's a really good move. I used it on my Eevee for I used it on my Eevee for Let's Go. It was great. It's great because not only is it a great stab move for Eevee, but it never misses. And it's a really good move on top of that. So it's a very good normal type move. That's Technical Machine, a TM, mate. With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in a flash. And you can use them again and again, too. That one can teach the move Swift. Lee gave it to me ages ago, and now it's yours. Yeah, the thing... Also, I should mention, they added a new thing called Technical Records, or TRs, in this game. They're specifically rewards for Dynamax dens in the wild area. And they can only be used once, similar to how TMs of old worked. But that makes sense because you can get multiple of them just by fighting max raid battles. So it makes sense that they would restrict them to one-time use. because if you could use them over and over again, and you had like a whole backpack full of them, that would be kind of broken. I mean, it makes sense that they were restricted to one-time use if you can get multiples of it. Whereas TMs, you could only get one. You could only ever get one in any game. And then they eventually made it so that they can't break. And then they eventually phased out HMs, though they might come back for Gen 9 or sometime in the future. I don't know. Nobody really knows because the remakes or Gen 9 hasn't been announced yet. But that is how they work. That is how they work now. There isn't any need for HMs in this generation, and in the last generation either. They kind of changed things up for the past couple of generations, and I'm okay with it. The gym challenge will begin in Stoke, never mind. And our train's waiting, so let's go. Alright, well. There's the train. It's pretty. Alright, let's go inside, get ready to go. Off on our journey. Not quite so fast, you two. What are you doing here, Mum? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose Grookey as a partner, darling. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know that you two were sent out. So, here. A last little gift to see you well set on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. That's right, camping! That was a major thing in this. That was a major thing in this. You can set up camp wherever. You can build a tent. You can make curry, which has stat benefits for your Pokemon. And you can see your Pokemon interact, sometimes in very hilarious ways, if all the tweets I've seen on Twitter are to be believed. Because apparently there's just the... okay, so there's a thing about how Gengar can just disappear and reappear at will. And in the camp mode, he can just disappear, then he reappears and falls flat on his ass. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, and if I can find a Gengar and show it off, I will. But I think Gengar is like really rare to catch in the wild, and the only other way to get it is to trade with a friend. So I'll have to ask around, ask some of my friends if they're willing to trade with me and help me get a Gengar. But yeah, it could be funny to show off. There's a lot of interactions that are really funny to show off. So yeah, that's just a way of saying that camping will be fun. You put the set of camping gear in your bag's key item pocket. Everything you need to set up a tent and get cooking in the wild area or a camping spot. Oh, so I can cook. So it's restricted to the wild area and wherever the game says it is. No matter what happens out there, you and your partner are together. I know you'll be fine. Thanks, Mom. And I just know how lucky you are. Mother to the first ever pair of champion brothers. Because I'm certain to be the champion next. You'll see. We'll see about that. Of course you will be, darling. Anyway, do have fun and take care of yourselves. You'll be welcome back home anytime. Alright. We're off or we'll be fine. Wish us luck. Not that we'll need it. There are loads of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead even faster than that train can go, Zack Morris. Yeah, everybody gives Pop flack because they recycled Pot House animations, and they kind of recycle animations a lot, just in the gaming industry in general. But when this game was coming out, people gave Hop specific flack because he was reusing How's animations. But his are easily more expressive, and also his fingers aren't sewn together, so he has a one-up on How already. At least he has fingers. Come on, we're off. Yeah, it's one of those little things that you wouldn't notice if unless you're looking for it, which a lot of people were because they want to nitpick the hell out of this game. And even then, this is like apparently the fastest-selling IP on the platform. Motostoke is surrounded by a vast wild area. Yep. It's a real sight. There's all sorts of wild Pokemon just wandering about, everywhere you look. Plus, you can camp out to a fishing spot. I don't think I could ever get tired of it. Yeah, the wild area is massive. Supposedly it's bigger than, like... It's essentially the same size as making a beeline as exploring the Great Plateau and making a beeline to Ganon's Castle in Breath of the Wild. More or less, that's what it is. Hey, Mr. Station Master, isn't this the wild area? What are we stopped here for? Yes, this is the wild area station. Make no mistake. Sorry to tell you that the train is halted due to the flock of Lulu on the track. Lulu is an attention hog, man. I mean, I know it's essentially become the game's mascot, but it is everywhere, man. Seriously. What's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant. How is that brilliant? We can... Oh, because we can explore the wild area. I'm an idiot. Okay. Brilliant. Yeah. The wild area is massive. There are loads of Pokemon to battle here. Yeah, and some of them will clap your cheeks in. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding about that. There are Pokemon in here that are several times stronger than your entire team combined, and can easily just decimate you. And they will always exist regardless of what level you are. And they will always exist, and I believe they always exist regardless of how high level you are and how many gym badges you have. I believe that is always going to be a factor. And also apparently these Pokemon are shiny locks, so even if you wanted to catch them, you can't, because they can't be caught either. They can't be caught either. There's several others higher than you, and they will mess you up. So don't mess with some of the Pokemon in the wild area. You can usually tell because they aren't like the little. Because they'll usually be in their evolved form or more. Yeah, don't you, Zack Morris? This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. I don't know if Applin is found in the wild area. I think it is in a raid battle, but I don't have the patience to find him in there. I really don't. I really don't have the patience to go and find him. Oh, it's massive. I have no idea if there are any trainer battles out here, though. Oh, this is... Oh, but yeah, now that this is the main reason why I'm excited for the wild area. It's essentially an open world area. It's an open world area smack dab in the middle of a Pokemon game, and I love that. Look at that. Yeah, it is beautiful. That's Motostoke, way off that way. So we gotta go in there. In between there and here are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, hello. And if it isn't Sonia. Have you been following us or something? My gran gave me the proper earful in her own way. Those two young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? That sounds rough. Pretty much. Never mind you. Never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. Besides, I've been quite curious about that Pokemon you two met in the forest. I'm thinking I should look into it, so the timing works out fine. If I discover something really huge, then maybe even Gran will admit I've got some talent. Yikes, being an adult has got its own challenges, eh? Yes, it does. Being an adult is terrible. You gotta pay taxes, you gotta pay a mortgage, you gotta do all that good stuff. Said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road, really. It's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it outside again. Well, I'm off to stick my head in as many of those red glowing dents as I can find. That's a terrible idea without some backup, because you need at least three other people to come with you. That is a terrible idea, Hop. I can't wait to see you get your head handed to you. I cannot wait to see you try to take on a Dynamax raid by yourself. Then again, he might very well pull it off. He's easily one of the more entertaining rivals I've seen, so who knows. I'm going to battle the snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon and fill in another page in the tale of my legend. I could say table of contents of his legend. But cheek, Dynamax Pokemon are really on another level, you know. Yeah, they're massive, and then there's Gigantamax Pokemon, which have their own special set of problems. You'd better Dynamax your partner Pokemon, too, if you want to take on opponents that strong. Yeah, I think you'll find spots here and there in the wild area that emit a red beam of light. If you think you're up to it, check them out. There'll be Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. And with that, how about I send you off a little treat from me? Pokemon Box Link. Oh. Oh, this is the thing that was in, what is it? Let's Go? It was in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You could put your Pokemon in there from any time you wanted. Makes sense, because you're going to be encountering a lot of Pokemon in the wild area. Makes sense that they would give us this right as soon as possible. You put the Pokemon box link in your bag ski item pocket. There's some places where... Oh, it only works in the wild area then. You can use the Pokemon box link to access your Pokemon boxes while you're on the road. You'll be able to add Pokemon to your party or transfer Pokemon from your party to your box. You can access your boxes by selecting Pokemon from the X menu and pressing the R button. With the Pokemon box, you'll be able to put Pokemon from your teams into your boxes or take Pokemon from your boxes and add them to your team. Nice, right? So go wild as catching as many Pokemon as you like and fill in some more of your Pokedex. That's actually an interesting idea. Just letting you catch as many Pokemon as you want and you can just switch them in and out of your team as needed. The wild area is waiting for you. It's the start of your real adventure. Finally! It took us 2 hours, but we're finally here. Alright. And then she's just here. The Pokemon... Okay. She's just telling me what she just said. Okay. Well... Let's just see what kind of... Oh. Well, right out of the gate we got some problems. Oh! It's one of my favorite Pokemon. It said normal ground type. It's my favorite normal ground type. It's Bunnelby. That's what his name is. Yeah, it evolves in... It's a very good Pokemon. Because I like ground types, and normal types are kind of a mixed bag when it comes to attacking and defending. So, normal ground is a very good combination. And speaking of which, there's his evolved form Diggersby. Hi. We found a note. Did someone drop it? I didn't even... Oh. Oh, so you can just randomly find this. How am I going to get to that raid den, though? Should have at the very least see what it is. Yeah. Defeat a Dynamax Pokemon and you'll get a chance of catching it. Ah. Yeah, as I said. When wild Pokemon encounter, they become incredibly powerful. When wild Pokemon Dynamax, they become incredibly powerful. They may unleash multiple moves in a row and take other actions you won't see in a regular battle. Working together with other trainers will be key to take on these Dynamax Pokemon together as a team of 4. Looks like I want to say Dwebble. Yeah, Bug Rock. It definitely has to be Dwebble. Hi, Tyrogue. Didn't see you there. Tyrogue. Tyrogue is a mess to evolve. Because evolving it is based entirely on its stats. If it's got high physical stats, it'll evolve into Hitmonchan. If it's got high... I think it's like based on high attack or defense. I believe it's got high attack, it'll evolve into Hitmonchan. If it's got high defense, it'll turn into Hitmonlee. And if it's got a mix of both, it'll turn into Hitmontop. It's a mixed bag when it comes to evolving, and I'm not going to deal with that right now. That being said, I do need to fight some Pokemon. Let's see what's in here. Bunnelby! Hi. I said I'd liked you, but I'm not going to catch you. I'm trying to find an Applin, but I don't know if Applin can be found in the wild area. Or if they are, I don't know where. Because again, this game is relatively new, and I haven't played much of it yet. I have no idea where anything is. Also, I don't know what the signifier for a Gigantamax Pokemon. That's a... Hi! That's a Mudsdale. Mudsdale's pretty good. Because it gets a defense buff every time it gets hit with a physical attack. So if you send it in against a physical attacker, they're not going to be able to mess. Alright. So in other words, check as many of these dens as you need. Because if there's a red pillar of light, they give you a Pokemon. But if it's just a... What is here? Tiny mushroom. I don't know what these do. Oh, well, hi. There's a Gyarados. What does this swirly mean? Oh, there's a Zadu. That's not something I want to deal with. Does the swirly mean that's a Gigantamax? No, there's... Because it seems to be the only one in the area that's actually doing that. It looks like a Rookidee. Weather is overflowing with special sort of energy measured in watts. You can gather watts yourself from glowing Pokemon dens and glowing Pokemon in the wild. You also find trainers in the wild area who are willing to give you all sorts of items if you'll just give them some of your watts. Huh. Neat. But yeah, I want to check out that swirling, because that's clearly something unique. That's a Growlithe. Okay. There are a lot of Pokemon just running around. Also, dynamic weather is a thing. Oh. Yeah, purple. This is that Temple. Yes, it is. Also, Wingull looks so out of place with not flapping its wings. Yeah, the thing about Wingull is that it just kind of flies around like a UFO, and that was another reason people hated this game. Because Wingull and only Wingull ever does that. And it was one of the first bird Pokemon. Well, it was one of the first Pokemon confirmed to be in this game. And it was, and people just assumed that the game was going to be bad based on that reason. Alright, I want to gather as many watts as possible. Where's the Gigantamax? Also, there's Gigantamax in the middle of the ocean. That's, well, in the middle of a lake, but you know what I mean. Not entirely sure how that's gonna work, but not every den has a Pokemon in it. I'll have to look up what max raid dens actually do. It's Oddish! Alright. Well, at least I know Oddish is in the game now. Alright, I want to gather as many watts as I can, because I have no idea when I'm going to need them. Also, what are you? Sure. Maybe a crab brawler will fall out of it. Person belly. Maybe a Pokemon will fall out of it. Seems agitated. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh! It's Cherubi! Oh, it's one of my favorite underrated Pokemon of all time. I'm catching you. I'm catching you simply because I know how underrated you are, and that's kind of a crime in itself. Yeah, the Cherubi line is surprisingly good. Cause here's the thing. It's a completely passive sweeper. It doesn't need to be powerful. It in itself isn't very powerful, but because of its ability, it'll give every Pokemon in your party an attack and special defense boost while it's sunny out, and then you can extend that with a heat rock. Basically, it turns everybody into a special attacker slash into a physical attacker slash special defender, and that's very, very, very dangerous to have on your team. Just set it in the back of your party. It doesn't even need to fight itself. You can set up much more powerful Pokemon than it to do the job for you, and and you can completely mess somebody up. And also it gets access to Morning Sun, which is a problem. Which is a problem because I'm trying to catch it, but... Yeah, and then it... Yeah, and that's also plays into its strengths. Critical hit. That's good. Alright. You're very underrated. I will catch you. Yeah, nobody ever gives this line the time of day, and I just want to correct that. I'm pointing out, it's very, very underrated. Because it's surprisingly good once you realize that its signature ability just kind of makes it so that any Pokemon is able to mess people up. The deeper Cherubi's red, the more nutrients it stockpile in its body, and the sweeter the tastier a small ball. Yet stockpiles energy into a small ball, which it then uses to transform when it evolves. Yes. Gonna name it Blossom because that's what it's because that's kind of what it's a reference to. It's a reference to its cherry blossom. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever use it, and I don't even... Oh. Oh, well, that's... Stop! Leave me alone. Oh. So, it's just casually a Lombre right there. Yeah, Ludicolo is also an underrated Pokemon, because it's water. Oh. Why is it glowing? Huh. I think I know what this is. I'm not... well, at least I checked it out. I don't know what Pokemon can Gigantamax and what can't, but... Oh, there's Beware. One of the most terrifying Pokemon from Gen 7. Wanna know why? It can kill you by accident. Oh, there's... Speaking of which... Speaking of the underrated Pokemon... There's the Ludicolo I know and love. He's just happy to be a Ludicolo. He's a fun Pokemon. He dances. Alright. Alright. White Herb. Okay. Also, according to some people I've said, apparently one of the regional variants can disguise itself as a Pokemon. Well, there's my opportunity to get a Gengar right there. If I ever want it, I can just find it out. Oh. There's just... All the ghost types just seem to be hanging out over here. Okay. Yeah, there's Woobat, also an underrated Pokemon, because you can set up, because it gets Simple as an ability. Well, which means that it gets double the stat boost that it would normally get, which means it can set up very easily with evasion and stuff like that. That makes it a really good Pokemon, because you can just evade everything, and it only takes you, like, half the turns that it would normally take. What about you? What do you want? Race is strong and flush with cash. Why won't anyone battle me? Sure, why not? You might as well. You got a Grookey. That's fascinating. So other people can besides us can have the starters. That's very interesting. Huh. Well, that's actually a problem. That is 100% a problem. Double kick. That's good, but why is it learning double kick? Guess I will forget. Tackle? Because, well, it's a good physical move. It's not double kick. I don't know when any of my partners are supposed to evolve. Oh, she has the entire set, it seems. I'm going to switch out. Doge, you can handle this. Alright. Pound. Ow. That hurt, but... Nuzzle? Let's try and get that paralysis off. Okay, so it seems like she just has Growl on all of her Pokemon. Yep, paralysis. That's right. Bite gives it has a chance of flinching. Yeah, and then on top of that, paralysis just messes it up. I mean, it's not gonna inflict paralysis again, but still my best super effective move. Bite. Bite it. Bite it hard. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great comment. This is a great 1-2 combo. You paralyze an opponent with Nuzzle, and then you just flinch, and then you flinch them into submission with Bite when they don't get it off. This is a dangerous combination, actually. It's very rare they're actually going to attack you. Bye-bye. Bye, Sabo. Boo-hoo. I didn't pick you. Too bad, so sad. Score Bunny. Alright, I'll bite. Go Snappy. Alright, you're several levels lower, but you don't have a type advantage. That's... Well, he's just beating the hell out of me with Quick Attack. Okay, this one might have been a mistake. Wait, don't you have Strong Jaw? Yeah. Why am I using Water Gun? I can nail him with Bite and mess him up. Oh, well, that's a problem. I'm going to need something from my bag. I don't know if I have Burn Heal. I do not. Great. I can at the very least prolong Snappy's fate. Eventually dying and succumbing to his burns. I resist this, so... Oh, I'm burned. Oh, okay. I'm not... I'm... Yeah, doesn't Bite also... Bite also lowers attack. I should probably swap him out. I should probably swap her out before she completely destroys my Pokemon. Fortimer might be good. I can at the very least hit it with normal damage. That did nothing. Let's just Hone Claws. I don't think that's going to be too much. It's all... Power Trip is based on physical positive changes. So this might not be the best thing to be using. Yeah. Seems to just be primarily using Growl at the moment, but... I may need to swap out my Pokemon again. What can I hit him with? This is going to be terrible for you. I am not sending you out. Ow. What was it? Double kick. Hit it. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't think fire types can be burned, so I think it'll be fine. There we go. I made sure nobody fainted, so should be fine. I don't even know when anybody levels up. I don't know when anybody evolves, so I should probably look that up at some point. You must be pretty amazing to have beaten me. You're a regular wild area expert. Thank you. Here's your strong tea. I'll teach you a good trick then. There are heaps of items lying around the wild area that people have dropped. Go around picking them up, and then selling them off, and you can be flush with cash too. I'll work on getting even stronger yet, so come find me for another battle sometime. Ah. I'm assuming that's a daily thing. Alright. Well... This is the place where I need to go, isn't it? Yeah, Motostoke is the place where I need to go. Like, alternatively, I could just walk past it. I believe I can find who I need to find at Route 5? I want to say? I believe I can find him at Route... I believe I can find Pokemon I need at Route 5. Oh, there's the camp. I mean, setting it up on the stairs probably wasn't the best idea, but... Pokemon Camp. In your Pokemon Camp, you and your Pokemon can play together and even eat together, growing closer through the experience. If your Pokemon grow very close to you, they may even try extra hard for you during battle. Okay. You can play using your Joy-Con too. If you slide your Joy-Con off your system, I'm not using my Joy-Con, so this doesn't apply to me. You can wave one about to throw a ball in your Pokemon to retrieve, or wave a Poketoy for their delight. If you waggle that Poketoy, you might even entice the Pokemon hanging out further back in your camp to come play. When you set up camp in the wild area, you'll be able to play with up to 3 other trainers at a time. All kinds of people and Pokemon might stumble upon your camp, even those you've never met before, so you get to know them as you play together. Alright. 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 Come here, Snappy. That wasn't very far. Go get it. Alright. Alright, good boy. Come over here, Blipbug. I don't know you all that well yet. You're new. You're new to the team. I want to get to know you a little bit better. Let's chat. Looks like he's got a good time. Tell me more. Tell me more. Looks a bit scared of Blossom. Oh, okay. Looks like it... Alright, go play. Hi. So it seems a bit nervous. Let's chat. It looks like it wants to play with other Pokemon. Okay. Oh. Come on. Come on, Blipbug. Well, that's not the Pokemon I was hoping would take it, but I'll take it. Yes, I would like to quit camping. There's other things I could do in camping. Oh. That helps. I gain experience if I play with them. Alright. So there is a benefit to playing it. Alright, this is a massive city. Motostoke. I do like this play. I do like the feel of a lot of these areas that I've seen so far. And there's Gigantamax Charizard just being advertised. Alright, we gotta go find Hal. Hey, over here. Oh, I found Sonia. Never mind. Wait, I left before you, and then how did you get ahead of me? Real nice of you to make it through the wild area. Seems like your trek ran your Pokemon ragged, though. You should pop in into the Pokemon Center. Besides, there's something in there I bet you'll all get a kick out of, if you're a real trainer after all. What is it? What are you telling me about, Sonia? Oh, looks like it's the Rotami's free. Rotami are kind of like a Rotom information service. It's a handy machine for trainers. You can even use one to customize your lead card. Why don't you try playing around with your lead card a bit, Zack Morris? Okay. You got Leon's lead card. Put the lead card in your album. Alright. Show off your achievements by making a lead card. Okay, I haven't made one yet, so I should probably do that. You can customize your card using the card maker found at every Pokemon Center. Doing so will also update your card with all your latest information. Trainers all have their own lead cards, and you can swap cards with other trainers that you connect with using the communication feature. You can view all the lead cards you've collected by checking out your album, which you can find in the lead card options of the X menu. But most are sure is big, right? Not to worry, Sonia's here to show you the around a bit. Come find me after you heal up your Pokemon. Alright, I should probably follow Sonia around. The opening ceremony, huh? Get a bit worked up when I think of how exciting and moving it was to actually stand out on the stadium's pitch for the first night. Huh. So it's the opening ceremonies here in Motostoke. We should probably check that out. Pokejobs. That's right, that's a new thing. This is Card Maker. I should probably make my own. Can I update mine? Do I have one? I should probably... I really don't have that much in the way of, That's actually kind of cool. I like that one. Oh, this is a... Oh! That is a Pokemon Quest thing. I forgot about that. That's a... Oh, and there's an Eevee, Pokemon Eevee one. I forgot. They take anything made by Game Freak gets picked up by the system and collects their save data. So you have a save data for either Let's Go game or Pokemon Quest, you can get access to stuff. You can also get a Gigantamax Eevee if you have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which I do, and Pikachu if vice versa. I like Pokemon Quest, so I guess I'll go with that one. Effect. I should like this one most. It's a little hard to see the Pokemon in it, but... You know what, let's be representative of both. I'll use the frame. I'll use the Let's Go Eevee frame and the Pokemon Quest background. Let's be equal. Let's be an equal opportunist here. I really don't have much in the way of poses, do I? I'm assuming I can get more. That's how I move. Okay, I press R to change it around. Makes sense. I should probably zoom out, though. Because I can barely see myself. There we go. Very expressive. I could just send them up, make the most bipolar one ever. Just me with a confident pose. That works. It's actually perfect. Alright, the next step. Do I have to buy more? I actually like the way this one looks. Print it. See you later. Alright, now I got my access to my card. There's my league card. And I can see them anytime I want. I have Leons, and that's pretty much it. I need to make some friends. Alright. Doesn't the league card... Wait, doesn't the league card tell me what trainer can catch Pokemon up to level 20. Alright, so after I finish some... so after I finish some gym challenges, it'll go up. Alright, so I need to make sure that my Pokemon don't go over level 20 or they won't respect me. I got it. That's perfectly natural. Sonia? Keep showing me around. Come on. We got a little more time. So brilliant young trainer who braved the wild area. Do you remember what your goal in Motostoke is? Here for the gym challenge. Yep, the gym challenge opening ceremony. It's an opening ceremony, huh? By the way, the ceremony tomorrow is being held at Motostoke Stadium, okay? Tomorrow. Use the lift over there to get to the stadium, okay? Well, later, I'm gonna go swing by the shops while I'm here, but don't forget to register at the stadium, okay? Alright. We should probably go do that. It's probably something we should do. That's a Charizard, which can only mean... There he is. I'd surely never make it to the stadium without you to show me the way, partner. Even with this huge old thing like this bang in the middle of the city, I still get lost. Zack Morris. Alright. Alright. Well, look at me tell you to become a trainer worthy of that endorsement I gave you. And yes, I reckon you may be even ready to use this. Here, try giving this to your partner to hold. What is it? Piece of chart? Oh. Put your piece of charcoal in your bag's other item's pocket. You can take that lift to the city's upper level if you're headed for the stadium next. I'll be honest, I was going to go, well, that's not how I was expecting the lift to work. Okay. Why does this guy have a Pokeball on his head? You made it too? Motostoke Stadium. This is where the opening ceremony will be held. Everyone will be watching the opening ceremony for the gym challenge. My mom, your mom, the whole world. It's getting me a bit nervous, really. Nah, this isn't nerves. I'm only trembling because I'm so excited. Come on, Zack Mars. It's time the world learned our names. We should probably register first. I think I'm gonna register and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be in the end of the episode. Oh! Would you look at this place? This place is packed with gym challengers. Everyone here, every one of these folks is another rival. I also spied two of the more notable ones that are hanging out in the background there. So this is where we actually meet our quote-unquote rivals. We've already met Hop, but there are others. Hello. Seriously, what a piece of work. If you're to register for the gym challenge, I'll need to see your endorsement, please. Alright. Fancy that. This is the first time we've had a challenger endorsed by the champion. Well, now you've had two, because I am as well. What? Two of you at once? I wonder what's come over Leon this year. Well, considering one of them is his brother and the other is his brother's childhood friend, I would assume that would have something to do with it. Two of you must be something special. I'm Hop. I'm Leon's little brother, in fact, and the next champion. Get me all signed up, would you? Well, yes, I am trying to, if you'll just give me a moment. There, you two have been successfully registered as gym challengers. And now choose your preferred number for your uniform, if you'll be so kind. It will be displayed on the uniform you must wear for any official match. Ooh. I can choose a maximum of 3. I'm gonna go with 598 because that was the year because that was the month and year I was born. Number 598, is it? Very well. And here, please wear this challenge band at all times to identify yourself as a gym challenger. Having ceremony for gym challenges to be held here tomorrow. All trainers taking part have been booked a room for the nearby buddy to drop in. That's the lead chairman for you. Even booked us all hotel rooms. I want you to check out this fancy digs. Alright, well, I think. Hello. You're looking a bit gobsmacked by all of this. You must be from a small country town, is that it? I was about to say myself. Yep. Well, we got to know you very well. I know that for a fact. And I also know you very well. You've been in a lot of promotional material. I was endorsed by the chairman himself. In other words, amongst all these elite enough to get an endorsement, I'm the most elite of all. So why don't you clear off and try not talking to me again, would you? Well, you're very full of yourself. Positively criminal of you, wasting the time of someone as important as I am. Well, you're very full of yourself. I like that. Alright. Alright, well, I think that's every noteworthy challenger. There's only 2, but still. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna leave the episode here. That took a bit longer than I was expecting. Not really. I expected it to be this long, because that's how long I wanted the video to be. But anyway, yeah, we made it through the wild area. We successfully registered for the gym challenge, and we caught some new Pokemon for our team. I mean, I do need to work some stuff around, but hey, it'll be fine, I'm sure. All right, but anyway. Gonna leave this episode here, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also, check out my Patreon description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month, and it really helps me out, so I would definitely appreciate it if you did that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!